Welcome to our Construction Calc tutorials. Construction Calc is an app available on the Apple App Store as well as the Google Play Store. Today we will be looking at the history bar and history view of the iOS version. The history bar can be found at the top of the calculator and is showing the active formula that you are working on, while the history view can be accessed with the history button and brings up an entire new view of the history of your calculations. The history bar will automatically show when you're working on a formula, but can also be toggled by pressing on the left button in the history bar, and will toggle between memory, scale, and back to history. So let's go ahead and type in a quick little formula. Let's go 8 foot 5 inch plus. You'll see as soon as we press plus, the 8 foot 5 goes into our history bar, and the plus symbol shows on our main display. So let's go ahead and add that to 8 feet 2 inch and a half. And go ahead and hit our equals button. And you'll see now that we have a completed formula in our history bar. 8 foot 5 inch plus 5 and foot 2.5 inch equals 13 foot 7.5 inch. And you'll see our result also displays in the main display. Now if we start typing again, our formula is going to clear to make way for a new formula. So let's go ahead and go 8 square feet, pressing foot twice to get square feet, plus 9 square feet. And you'll see again that our completed formula is up in the history bar. So now we can go to our history view by pressing the history button. And from here you'll see the history of everything that we've done, plus some stuff I did before, I guess, with simple numbers. And the history bar will show which numbers are simple numbers by showing nothing. We'll show distances, and we'll show areas and volumes as well. To filter these results, you can go ahead and click the filter button up here, which is a little dial button. And you can set a filter. So let's go ahead and set a distances filter. And now your history will only show distances. And of course there's filters for areas, volumes, and results as well. You'll see results are all in green. And all the other numbers are in blue. Now there's also a share button at the top. Pressing this button will allow you to share these results via email, texting. You can actually send them to a printer as well if you want to print them out. Many ways to share through there. The little 18 in the top right shows the number of entries in history right now. There is a maximum number of entries that can be set from settings, which I'll show in a second. And the trash can beside will clear history, so there's no entries in the history. So let's go ahead and back out and go into settings. And you'll see down in memory usage, under history slots, this will control how many, your maximum number of slots that history will take up. I usually keep this pretty high, but if you keep it too high, you can end up with an unruly amount of numbers happening in there. If you go over your limit, so if we keep typing after 50 slots have been filled, it will start deleting the oldest slots to make way for the newest slots. Now, to use your history, you can simply click history, grab one of your numbers, let's say 8 foot 4, and you can work with it. So maybe I want to divide that by 3 for some reason. You can also use it in the middle of a formula. So say we want it to go 85 feet plus, and we can pull up a history number. Let's say 8 foot 4. And now we've used a number from history. So that's how you recall history. You can also recall history from your formula bar. So if you do a single clear, your formula bar will stay active. And you can click that 85 again and work with it. And that's about all there is to history. I hope you really enjoy our app and that it saves you tons of time. If you require more help, please be sure to check out our written manuals and other video tutorials. The links can be found in the description below. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to keep up to date with new tutorials and new apps. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.